Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation Population 382, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Black 2 Alternate Reality Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we left Nimbasa City, crossed the bridge, and landed over here in this city whose name I can't remember right now. I'm very sorry to the, founders and creators and architects of the city, but apparently should have picked a more memorable name because I don't remember it. But unfortunately, we did lose a member of the party in the last episode. What's new? We lost Hurts the Nummel, which hurts. Funny. So we have the 6th slot open right now, and we're hoping to fill it in today's episode. I think we can potentially get 1 or 2 encounters. So hopefully we can find something to fill that last slot. Now, of course, we did pick up a Delibird in the last episode. We got our encounter on the bridge, and our encounter was a Delibird, which ended up being a dark fire type, which is a really cool type, but unfortunately, I looked up its level up moveset, and it doesn't have one. It learns Present at level 1 and never learns another move again. And so in this case, in this game, Present was replaced with, I think, Aurora Beam, and it will never learn a move other than Aurora Beam again. So in other words, it will never have a stab move. No, that's not necessarily true. It can learn TMs and HMs, which we have several of. We have V-Create, which is a fire type TM, so it could maybe learn V-Create, but other than that, it can't really learn a whole bunch, which is kind of a shame. So, worst comes to worst, again, dark fire type is really good. It'd be nice to have a fire type on the team. We can add Delibird to the team if we need to, but unfortunately, Delibird and Smeargle they don't learn a lot of moves, which really, thinking for the big root, which really puts a damper on them. It makes it really hard to justify adding them to the team at any point. But I would say Shady the Delibird still has a chance to make it to the team, but it's going to depend what we get in today's episode of this, which luckily my long rant about Delibird was just long enough to cover up the amount of time it took me to explore that building. Cannot seem to get to over there, unfortunately. Can I get in there? No, there's a man blocking it. Okay, let's just head to the next route, which is also known as Route 6. And in Route 6, we should be able to get an encounter. Do you want to just go for it? Do you want Shaking Grass Spot? I'm kind of feeling Shaking Grass Spot. I don't know about you. Okay, well, apparently the game's feeling Shaking Water Spot, so instead, we're just going to go for a regular encounter in the grass. Our Route 6 encounter is going... Oh! Forget the Shaking Grass Spot. Doesn't matter. Don't care about the Shaking Grass Spot. It's a Bagon. Okay, we know nothing about this Pokemon other than it's awesome. That's about all you need to know, is that this thing is absolutely awesome. Throw a Toxic off on this boy. Go ahead and poison him for me. We'll get him on a little ticking time bomb as it's an Ice type. We could use an Ice type. We haven't had an Ice type since the fall of Jon Snow, and so I'll tell you what, I'm okay with this. Okay. Where do we go, though? We can't really go into... If you're an Ice type, we should be totally safe to go into Alley. Alley, come on in, tank a lot of these Ice type moves. Now, he may have a secondary typing. We don't really know anything about this. Mudsport. Potentially, if you're an Ice ground type, that is an awesome combination, but Mudsport could be just something to throw us off, but I'm fingers crossed for an Ice ground type. This would be literally insane. Okay, I kind of want to weaken you a little bit more, but I'm also... Let's go for the Confuse Ray, just to kind of, maybe add a little bit of insult to injury. Maybe you'll hit yourself a couple times. We won't have to worry about you, dropping an Earthquake on us or something. I don't know what you want to do if you are, in fact, ground type. So if you want to just, that's what I'm talking about. Just a little bit of damage to yourself. Not too much, because you are Toxic, which means we actually probably only have... Okay, we have about 2 turns to catch you. I may have made a huge mistake. Should have just thrown the Pokeballs. Let's go for the Great Ball. Click an A as fast as we can. Come on, Bagon. You gotta be a good boy for me. That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. Dude, the Pokemon are loving us lately. We've had a really, not terrible time catching Pokemon, which I'm really happy about. Okay, Bagon's data added to the Pokedex. Oh, it's just a ground type. Okay, I'm still fine with that. Still fine with this. A ground type Pokemon is a great addition to the team. I asked for a ground type Pokemon. Bagon is the Rockhead Pokemon, dreaming of one day flying. It practices by leaping off of cliffs every day. Every day? Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna nickname this thing. As you guys know, I just got back from Milwaukee, and there was a restaurant up there that has like literally stolen my heart. It was so good, and so you know what? I'm nicknaming you after the restaurant. The nickname was called Vanguard. It was called The Vanguard, technically, but I'm not putting a "the" in this thing's name. So we're just gonna go with Vanguard the Bagon instead. Dude, I'm not even kidding when I say this restaurant was choice. They had the best cheese curds I've ever had in my entire life, and they had bratwursts of, I don't know if you like bratwursts, but they had bratwursts of like all different styles around the country, the world even. There was like a Chinese food bratwurst, a Thai peanut bratwurst, an Indian style bratwurst, a Hungarian. It was so freaking good. Anyway, before I gush about Vanguard anymore, which I'm going to be gushing about because he's a Bagon, let's take a look at Bagon, the ground type Pokemon. Water Pulse? Dude, this Pokemon is awesome. It has soundproof, so it's immune to all sound-based moves. Your speed leaves a little to be desired. Your stats honestly leave a little to be desired, but you're pretty defensive, which I'm appreciative of. And you know a water type move and an ice type move, both of which we don't have, and your ground type, which we don't have. Yeah, go ahead and add this Pokemon to the team. We don't have to debate whether or not is he gonna add Bagon to the, yes, I'm adding Bagon to the team. I'm absolutely adding Bagon to the team. We're also gonna give it the EXP share to try to, you know, increase the level of, you know, level up a little bit faster, why don't you? I think we'll probably also let's give Phasma, actually, let's give Kylo the Lucky Egg, we need to increase our training regimen just a little bit. We need to speed some things up. Let's give Phasma the choice band then. There, I like these switches. Now Vanguard is poisoned. I don't think poison damage, yeah, it doesn't do anything in this game, so we're gonna be fine. Let's see what else we could have gotten. It's always nice to look and see. Oh, this grass is awesome. I love Mudkip. One of my favorite Pokemons, without a doubt. It's grass type Mudkip. I mean, we need a grass type, but oh, you got just destroyed by Kylo. I'm so sorry. Dude, I love Mudkip. This is some awesome grass. This grass has some pretty sweet Pokemon in it. She looked at me. I was trying to sneak past her and get to that hidden grotto right there. Oh, which reminds me. So you guys may remember we have that hidden grotto back in Lost Lorn Forest, which we just can't seem to find a Pokemon in. Slackoth is ground type, I'm pretty sure, so I don't think Kylo can stay in here. You may remember we have that Pokemon, we're looking for a Pokemon, a static encounter in that in the hidden grotto. I looked it up, and originally I thought it was based on days, like every day it regenerates. It's actually not the case. It's actually based on the number of steps you take. We'll go for a Dragon Rush. So every 256 steps you take in game, there's a 5% chance, that's a crit, that whatever was inside the hidden grotto will regenerate. Now that doesn't necessarily mean Oddish is ghost normal, I'm pretty sure. Kylo, come on in. That doesn't necessarily mean the Pokemon, a Pokemon's gonna show up. It could also regenerate with an item. It could regenerate with a hidden item. Those are the only 3 things it can regenerate with, but still. So it's a 5%, you could have learned Shadow Ball. There's a 5% chance that it regenerates anything. And then in that 5% chance, there's like, you know, smaller chances that it does one of those 3 things. So there's no guarantee that a Pokemon actually respawns there, which is kind of a shame. But it's also just, you know, the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. So like what you can theoretically guarantee, like we're using these as static encounters. So let's go in here. Let's hope there's a Pokemon in there so I don't have to do this. Maybe there'll just be a Pokemon for me. No, it's an item. So what you can theoretically do is like I can leave here I can take 256 steps and then I can check if it regenerated. Leave 256 steps, check if it regenerated. And keep doing that over and over and over again. And eventually a Pokemon will show up. Now, in the meantime, items can show up, and if it regenerates with an item, so for example, if I go take 10,000 steps, but in the first 256 an item showed up, it's gonna be that item for the rest of the time. So it's in your best interest to go back. I'm gonna go heal, by the way. It's in your best interest to check regularly, because if they did regenerate with an item, you want to take that item so that they then have another chance to regenerate with a Pokemon. But it's also just like they're so out of the way, and since we lost Numel, we don't have a flyer on the team anymore. Maybe I should check if anybody has learned how to, or can learn how to fly. Like maybe Bagon wants to fly. It talked about how much he loved jumping off cliffs, so maybe he just has deep down he's got a hankering for flying I don't know about. Let's take a look and see if he does. He does not. Queso could fly. Allie could fly. Let's give it to Allie. Just real fast. I like the priority, but your attack stat's so bad. I mean, we'll probably never use fly in battle. This is really purely just for convenient sake of getting around, but like, let's theoretically, I just want to show you the theory. Not in like lengthy detail or anything, because like I said, it can end up taking a long time. I actually tried off camera just to see if it could happen, and yeah, if you run around enough, eventually, it's not based off the days, if you run around enough, it eventually will spawn some stuff for you to... My X-Transceiver's ringing! I forgot about this completely! Hello, is this Gilmore? Excuse the sudden question, but can you guess what my job is? I guess it's natural you have no idea. Oops, my colleague is calling me. I have to get back to work. Goodbye. I don't like Curtis. I know very little about Curtis, but I know that I don't like Curtis and would like to interact with Curtis as little as possible. All right, I also know we want to interact with this ma'am as little as possible because she has a scary bite, which is not good for me. Hello, Pidgey. We are here to punch you in the face with poison. See you later. Free experience. Thanks so much. If we can get Vanguard leveled up in the process while we're doing this exploration, it's all worth it. Bayleaf, how's it going, man? Also get poison jab straight in the face. See you later. Okay. Good training to be had here, so maybe we'll come back here for training. So yes, if I've taken 256 steps, I can come in here, and maybe there will be a Pokemon. There's not a Pokemon. There's not even a hidden item, so nothing has happened in the meantime. I could run around here, blah, 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 and take 256 steps. How many is 256? I don't freaking know. It could be a lot of them, it could be a little, and maybe we'll get lucky, and a Pokemon will spawn here. But I'm not going to spend all episode doing this. Now, theoretically, I could just be like, I'll join you guys back when a Pokemon spawns there. But I kind of feel like we're already going to be getting enough encounters as it is. So what's the point in like basically getting desperate for encounters? Like if it's a situation where I am desperate for encounters, like we have 2 members of the team left and I have to take on the Elite Four or something, yes, I'm gonna do this strategy to make stuff spawn. But in the meantime, there's no point in running around and trying to make stuff spawn because as you can see, nothing spawns. So it's a strategy we could employ, but I think I will probably choose to not employ. Anyway, let me fly with Allie, and let's get back over to Driftvale City is the name of the city, and let's go to Cold Storage. I think we can go to Cold Storage, which is to the south of the city, and we should be able to get a second encounter in there, even though the building itself didn't really come in clutch for us. Let's check it out and see what we can do. Excuse me, sir? I'm very sorry the Pokemon World Tournament will commence shortly, but they're still prepping the area. No, I don't want to take on the Pokemon Gym. Where's Cold Storage? Didn't this used to be Cold Storage? I'm gonna buy all of your drinks, first of all. Didn't this used to be Cold Storage? I thought this building used to be not building, but... I thought this area led into, like, the shipping yard. And the shipping yard you can get an encounter in. It's like where you caught the ice cream cone Pokemon. Well... if that doesn't exist, maybe there's an alternate way to get there, or maybe it's a separate area. Even though I used to look at the cold storage every day, I've already forgotten. It's gone? What the heck, man? Why you gotta get rid of my encounters like that? That's rude. I needed an encounter. And if he's saying I gotta go take on the gym right now, Yes. A Pokemon that knows Sleep Talk. I can't hook you up with that. What the heck? How am I supposed to... I gotta take on the next gym. We're gonna have to do a grinding montage, I think, because... I mean, we could probably just... No, we could just go for it. We're probably fine. We're doing okay with the wild Pokemon in the area. Let's take a look. I think before we take on the next gym, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go talk to, okay, an Everstone. That's not quite the stone I'm looking for. Still looking for a Leaf Stone, by the way. I guess we can go... We have to go up to that house where the red fern grows. No, we can go look at the house where, X-Team Plasma Man used to be. Maybe this will open eventually? Can I go through you? No. Construction started on... Okay, well, I can't go through there yet. That's unfortunate. But these guys, yeah, we can do some story stuff up here. Sir, that's the person I was talking about. That's not Getz. It's one of the other 7 sages. Over here, this way. Rude. Oh, that's rude. Oh, are you interested in Team Plasma, are you? If you hear what we have to say, you might be able to understand us. My guest, if you're gonna come inside, I'd like to see what kind of person you are, trainer. That's right, in a Pokemon battle. Do you find this acceptable? I guess so. Let us begin. I don't really want to fight you, but if this is somehow your way... Dude, you got like a big ol' eraser on your head. If this is your way of testing people, then fine. Poliwhirl's coming in. We know that you're bug type. At least part bug type. Don't know what the other type is, unfortunately, but we will go for the Poison Jet. On you. Kylo's gonna go to level 28 after this, dude. We're getting like all of our Pokemon evolve. Oh, not the Thunder Wave. All of our Pokemon evolve somewhere in the 30s, and so we're like getting really close to that. Like, we're gonna hit the level 30s and they're just gonna like, bah, bah, bah. And I'm hoping that's them evolving and not them all dying before they evolve, because that would make me cry. Okay, Perish Count fell to 3, Charge Beam coming in. Our special defense isn't great. No, our defense is bad. Our special defense is fine. Yeah, that's not a big deal. And luckily we break through the paralysis and take this Poliwhirl out, no problem. Kylo grows to level 28 and wants to learn Dark Pulse, but you're a physical attacker. Oh, Dark Pulse is such a good move, but you're a physical attacker, man. We can maybe get rid of Dark Void, but Dark Void is so good. Maybe get rid of Toxic, but Toxic is how we catch Pokemon. I think we don't learn Dark Pulse, which I hate this. I love this move, but we're a physical attacker. It just doesn't make much sense, so... Hopefully I don't regret this. I'll take a look at your stats after this, but I'm pretty sure you're a physical attacker. We'll take a look. Vanguard gets a bunch of stuff. Kylo, your Perish Count's falling, so you're gonna have to get out of here. A Soul Rock is coming in. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I mean, probably Queso if we're assuming these are bug types. We just go for the Aerial Ace on them, and we see, but also they could be electric types, but electric types aren't too scary for us either, so go for the Aerial Ace. Going for the Venoshock. Queso? Ooh, doggy, scared me a little bit there with that Venoshock, I'm not gonna lie. Got a little scared. Okay, that's a lot of damage though. And we have E-Speed, so we'll go for the E-Speed and take out the Soul Rock. Queso, what would I do without Queso? I honestly don't know, to be honest. Queso is like the best Pokemon I've ever had in my entire life and makes me so happy. Queso and Vanguard, like tag teaming, it's like my favorite foods. Vanguard did not have Queso, unfortunately, but they did have they call it the Wisconsin, or they call it the Milwaukee. It's a Wisconsin-style bratwurst topped with cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, nacho cheese, and cheddar cheese curds. Yes, I ate it. And they also had one called the Nashville Hot Chicken, which was shredded chicken in a sausage form, deep fried with a red cayenne pepper, because Nashville Hot Chicken, covered in spicy mayo and pickles. Dude, if I could I made literally put up pictures of the hot dogs from this place. I love bratwurst so much, so I don't know why I just don't move to Wisconsin, man. It was amazing. I apologize for testing you, but former team members of Team Plasma, we must deal with a lot. Oh, he got away. And that is your friend. He may join us. All right, here we go. Here comes some story, some exposition, I'm assuming. Yeah, it looks like we're about to get some exposition in here. Can I have an encounter, guys? You guys have an encounter since they got rid of my cold storage? Let me introduce myself again. My name is Rude. You guys are all Team Plasma too, right? Tell me, what makes you different from the Team Plasma back there? It's a little racist, but, Tom Hanks doesn't surprise me at all. More accurately, we're former members of Team Plasma because the incident 2 years ago we started taking care of Pokemon that were separated from their trainers as a way to atone for our misdeeds, and you are? I'm Tom, from Espiritia City. 5 years ago, Team Plasma, I mean you, stole my little sister's Pokemon. I'm the pathetic trainer who wasn't able to stop you. Separated? What a joke. You were the thieves who stole them. Alright, so Tom Hanks doesn't believe in second chances. Is that so? My sincerest apologies. Just an apology? That's it. Fork over the money. Where's my sister's Pokemon? Purloin. Where's her Purloin? He's getting real upset. The Pokemon you speak of is not in the... I know the exact Purloin you speak of. We only stole 20,000 of them, but I know the exact one. I imagine it's still being used by Team Plasma now. Just as you say, our apologizing doesn't solve anything. Oh no, I just realized I randomized the game. I randomized her Purloin. She got like a Dragonite now, which maybe she's fine with. But you can't move forward unless you admit you were wrong and apologize. Enough already. Apologizing isn't going to get my sister's Pokemon back. Gilmore, I'm going to the Pokemon gym. I'll get stronger and crush every single member of Team Plasma. Tom Hanks is a little intolerant. Team Plasma made trainers like him suffer. I feel terrible about it. How foolish we were. Gilmore, as you can see, I can't do anything to thank you. Actually, I have a favor to ask you. Could you please look after this Pokemon Zora? Be randomized. Be randomized. Yes, I can. Oh, thank you. But what's this you? No. I can carry Pokemon with me? I can carry Pokemon with me? Wait, it's an encounter. It's a randomized encounter. Get boxed, Ali. I'm sorry. I'll be right back for you. A free encounter. I love gift Pokemon. Gift Pokemon are like encounters you don't have to work for. I love it. Is it just going to be a Zora, though? This might be one of those where I just have to walk around with it, but I'm hoping it's a gift Pokemon. Is it a gift Pokemon? Hello, sir. Could you look up this Zora? Yes. Thank you. Hello, Zora. Who may not actually be Zora. Is it Zora? That Zora is one of the Pokemon that my Lord N relied on as a friend during his journey. I think it's just a Zora. It's just a Zora. So, it is a Psychic type, so that got randomized. This Pokemon was apparently friends with a certain trainer. It's proud of its power. It knows Heart Stamp, Trick, Miss Ball, and Gravity. So it is still technically a gift Pokemon. Those stats are really good. It is still technically a gift Pokemon, so we can use it. It's just kind of a shame it wasn't randomized, but who am I to look a gift Pokemon in the mouse? In the mouth. By the mouth. Unfortunately, we do have a Psychic type Pokemon on the team already, so we'll probably not be using Zora just yet. I'm very sorry, Zora, but you will chill in the box, and it's nice having a Psychic type replacement, don't get me wrong, so potentially can use that Zora in the future, but right now, probably not in the future for us. So, yeah, apparently we're taking on the gym next. I don't know if we're ready for it. Pretty much only one way to find out. Tom Hanks looks ready to go. I'm not going to talk to Tom Hanks yet. Let's explore the rest of this route. Oh, I thought that guy was gone. I was like, I just want encounters. I don't know how obvious that is. Let's just explore this route a little bit more. There's some trainers, so we can fight the trainers. There's some wild Pokemon, so we can fight the wild Pokemon, like this Lombre. And we can Sandstream. Gastro Acid, Poison type Lombre. Okay, we can't do much against you then, unfortunately. Soft Boiled, well that's obnoxious, and I don't like that, so please die. Alright. Please stop using Soft Boiled. You have Air Cutter. Not a big deal for us. Yeah, we may as well fight the trainers on this route, I feel like, and if we can get our... Crit. If we can get our Pokemon to a little bit higher level before the gym battle, that's like very much beneficial for us. Also may want to use a couple potions just to heal up Kylo. He's not doing so great, but he's gonna be fine. Like, I would prefer all of our Pokemon to be level 30. I fought you already. These people never stop wanting to battle. What is your like addiction to battling, ma'am? Although you're a pretty easy trainer, so I can't complain too much. And actually with level 27s, you might be a decent option to grind up on. Like we can just continue to come back and forth and just grind up on you. I'm gonna go into Vanguard, even though he is a little under-leveled for this thing. Quick Sandstorm coming in, I dodge, and we have Glaciate, so I'm gonna go for this. I can't remember if you're a physical attacker or special attacker. Vanguard, I'll be honest, I already have forgotten, but I still love you nonetheless, and this thing's speed has fallen, so let's go for the Water Pulse. Yeah, we're faster than you now. I love Bagon. Look at his tiny little stumpy arms as my eyeball itches like nothing I've ever felt in my entire life. Vanguard grows to level 27. And Oddish is the next Pokemon. Okay, I remember this fight. Yeah, you're not too bad to beat. We can take you on pretty easily, so. And you have level 27s. We can Grudge. I should be kind of scared of Oddish in case it has like a Destiny Bond. A Destiny Bond Oddish would be terrifying. We did walk some steps, so you know, just checking if anything respawned in here. Another Pokeball. So yes, we got that 5% chance that something respawned. Unfortunately, it respawned with a Pokeball and not a Pokemon. So we'll just remember in our brain that we can get an encounter here, and we can get an encounter. Now, what I could do, if I do a grinding montage on this route, I could just periodically just like peer in here and be like, oh, did anything spawn in here? And if something did, go like, I didn't see it. And then at the start of the episode, get the encounter. So that's a potential possibility as well. Let's fight this trainer. Hello, Mom. Pouring rain, pouring rain. I don't know how far they'll let us go in this route before they get mad at us. A Swadloon. I don't know how far they're gonna let me go. Oh, I lost all my PP for my move. Blaze Kick Swadloon. Looking good, Swadloon. Fire type Leavanny would be a pretty exciting addition to the team, not gonna lie. I love Leavanny. And we're gonna get some more encounters here as well. There's Bulbasaur in the grass. I'm just gonna run from the Bulbasaur because I'm a little scared. I also don't like that I lost. We should also be using this. Oh yes, 100% use this. There's items about, excuse me, there was an item? Oh, it's the item that's over there I still can't get. X-Transceiver's ringing! You ever gonna introduce yourself to me, Curtis? Hello, is this Gilmore? I'll just think out loud. I love electric-type Pokemon. Many of them look cool, I think. Gilmore, I hope you like electric-type Pokemon too. Oops, my colleague is calling me. I have to get back to work. What is the point of this? Why are you calling me, sir and or madam? You kind of freak me out. There's Oddish in the grass too, but I don't have any assurances to use. Oh, we should, like I said, check. Did I make a mistake? No, your attack is double your special attack, so we're probably better off sticking with assurance. Wow, Dalsim's attack stat is insane, but his special defense is bad. Queso, you're beautiful, but your special defense scares me. You're just beautiful everywhere, and you are more of a, well, you're pretty equal in terms of attack and special attack, actually. Hello, just searching here. Oh, it's a Fungus, which, it's still just a Fungus, so I'm gonna say we cannot count. I was gonna say, like, you know, we could maybe, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I was gonna say, like, yeah, maybe we can count this thing as a static encounter, but if it's just a Fungus still, I don't think there's really any reason to count it as a static encounter, so we will not count the Dragon-type Fungus, though. Maybe we will count this as a static encounter. Dragon fighting type Fungus would be pretty cool. But since I think it's just, it's not exciting, so we're not gonna do anything with that. I need probably to buy more fresh waters as well. Got a couple more battles potentially on this route as well. Bulbasaur, I can't right now. I'm a very busy boy. I got things to do. I got items to pick up. It's a dubious disc. Like I said, I got more things to do. This Bulbasaur wants to be on my team so bad. Hey, Bulbasaur, I'll make you a deal. If you show up in a slightly different color, I will catch you and you can join my team. Is there anything else we can do on this route? I'm pretty sure this guy gives us a Deerling. Do you give me a Deerling? We'll find out. I also don't know how far on this route we can go. I think we're probably not going to do a grinding montage. Have we fought a Teddiursa yet? I don't think so. In the next episode, we'll probably do a not very effective. In the next episode, we'll probably do not a grinding montage. We'll just pick up right here, and we'll also try to take on the gym without a grinding montage, which is dangerous, I understand, but I think we'll be fine. I actually don't know if we'll be fine, but I'm going to assume we're going to be fine, and I'm going to say thank you guys so much for watching this episode of our Pokemon Black 2 Alternate Reality Nuzlocke. We got Vanguard on the team, and I'm pretty excited about that. And if you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them on by because we'd love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.